Alright, so the last time I did a review for this game, it was 2015, but it's 2019 now, so I decided I'd give you an updated one. So, basically, this game is ultra realistic in the way it handles cars and simulating them. I'm not sure, you can't really see it here, but the pedals and gauges do move with the different inputs and values and whatnot. So, let me just dive in and show you guys what this game's all about. Alright, so this game is basically an ultra-realistic vehicle simulator where the physics are simulated and transmissions, brakes, everything down to the point where if it's on the car, it can pretty much brake. So this game goes into detail so much to where the brake discs, they can wear down, they can overheat, the engine can overheat, oil can flood the engine, all that fun stuff. So that's just basically about the vehicles and how they work. And let's go in depth here. You can customize your vehicles, as in add different parts, change their colors, you know. For instance, if there's a paint design, you can choose the paint design you wish for it. There's mods for it. Apparently this vehicle specifically doesn't have the paint design, but yeah, there's different things here you can change. You can change the color in real time. You can tune different parts. Oh, it does have the camo. I just need to change the color. I see. That's cool. I never really noticed this part about the camo design. Huh. You can save and load configurations, and there are many maps to choose from, and they are still working on some huge maps lately, such as Italy and West Coast USA. Utah is a pretty good size as well. So yeah, this game is very fun, and I would definitely recommend it. I've had this game for many years, and it's never let me down. They have a wide variety of vehicles to select from. I do have a lot of mods in here, but most of the ones up here are default. Let's see here. I'll choose a default one. I really like to play with the Hirochi Sunburst, or however you say it, Hirochi. Has some different configurations, and it's pretty fun to mess about in. So I think I'll go with let's just go with the sport. Alright, so yeah, this game, it's got a lot to it. It's basically a sandbox game, and you know, if you want to, you can even spawn another vehicle in. So I could spawn this in and spawn this in as well. This game has lots of mods for it, and you can actually download them in-game because they have a repository where you can actually access the online mods through the inside of the game in the menu. So you can actively switch between cars. You can make them drive. Let's see here. AI. Whoops, wrong one. Didn't mean to save it. AI and random. So that car should start doing its own thing. Except it just wrecked itself because this map doesn't really have roads set up for that. But yeah, I'm just going to drive around a little bit, you know, show you how it is to play. A little bit challenging. It's very realistic, so you have to be careful when you're driving, unlike the, you know, your average arcade racing games. Oh, they also do simulate different types of terrain, like grass, sand, dirt, mud, and water and ice. It's pretty fun. But yeah, one of the things I've really enjoyed about their latest update is the sounds. They really have improved the sound since my last review. So yeah, let's see, what else is there? We go over here. There's different things like debugging, performance monitoring, of course your options with many different graphic settings in here to mess with, and you know whatnot, other things. You can actually customize the UI and add different apps that they have in there, and there's even mod UI maps that you can use here. Photo mode, replays, track builder. I never could get too much into the track builder, but you can build your own track. It looks very futuristic and funky. Play some funky music too. You can edit your environment. Basically, you have all these to choose from, and you know, there's a lot to do. This game, they're coming out with a campaign. For now, there's scenarios you can play. Well, I guess there are campaigns right now, which is interesting. But yeah, there's a lot, as I said. So let's see here. I'm gonna show you guys what the track builder's like, even though I don't care for it. So I never noticed this before, but they did update the track builder since I've last played it, which is nice and seems easier to see. So you can do things like this. You know, that actually is really nice. I think I might use this now that I figured this out. Should have known a little bit more before trying to review it, but hey. So let me go back here, raise this up. I'm gonna whoops. So that's pretty cool. And when you're done, you can test it or whatever from what I've seen. Yeah, drive. I like that. But yeah, the basics, I've got the basics down for here. If you are satisfied with what you've seen, I'm pretty much done with the whole review part, and from here I'm just going to play the game, enjoy myself a little bit, so you guys can watch if you're interested in seeing how the game plays. And yeah, just... You can also fly around, by the way, and spawn your car anywhere you like. And with that, I'm going to go to one of my very favorite add-on maps, which is this testing map right here. Insane Testing. Whoops. Scroll past it. Their new UI is... It runs on the graphics card, so it can be a bit wonky sometimes. As you see, I'm not scrolling and it's still moving because of the input delay. Probably because I'm recording. And I'm just gonna go to this. Teleport wherever I need. They have some cool loading screens. Alright, so map's loading in. And I'm gonna go ahead and go into fly mode and go somewhere interesting. Now this is a good time and place to show you where you can actually mess up your engine and transmission and whatnot, but more likely to mess up the engine going up here. Place this here and turn around real quick. So I'm going to go into realistic gearbox and just go down here. But yeah, I didn't mess the truck up because the transmission took over for me. But if you're in a lower gear and you go down that, it'll force your engine to over rev and it'll basically damage the crap out of it. That is very satisfying to hear the metal sliding on the ground. Well, I love that new update. Absolutely love it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you got what you needed out of it. One of the users on my last review posted they wanted to see more driving, so I'm gonna, just driving around a little bit for you. The suspension in this game is very realistic. Everything is really. So yeah, please leave a comment, like, subscribe if you want, and we'll see you all around. Hopefully I'll be making more videos coming up. Peace.